A housing crisis lingers in the Bayou parishes hit hardest by Hurricane Ida. A state program involving travel trailers was supposed to help fill the need until FEMA can step in. But as Mike McDaniel explains, the program isn't moving quickly enough to meet the need.
Melissa Champagne and her daughter spent part of their Thursday afternoon at the lafourche-terrebonne Civic Center, trying to find a place to live.
I'm staying at my cousin's house right now with my 2 kids and my mother.
A difficult 2 months after Hurricane Ida destroyed their Berg home.
We lived in an apartment, which was a 2-story, and I have a skylight, and I lived on the bottom floor.
Champagne applied for the state's temporary housing program 2 weeks ago, hoping to get a travel trailer. So far, nothing. Just steps from where she waits in line. More than 200 trailers just sitting.
First one started showing up about 2.5 weeks ago.
Parish Director of Planning and Zoning, Christopher Pulaski, says getting trailers to people is usually a 7 to 10 day process, but it's taking much longer. Part of the reason is because there's only one contractor for the entire region. Another is because of steps required by FEMA to ensure the state is reimbursed.
That's sort of the frustrating part that we have going on right now.
Pulaski says the state program is meant to bridge a gap until FEMA's direct housing program comes online, which could take 4 to 6 months. In Terrebonne Parish, Pulaski says right now there are almost 3,000 households in need of temporary housing. That need is not being met.
In terms of travel trailers with people living in them, there are 8.
Most of those 8 are at the Civic Center, being used by first responders.
People ain't got nowhere to go.
The slow process has folks like David Lavas wondering if he will ever find housing. He's been staying with a friend.
It wouldn't been for her. Let me stay with her. I don't know where I'd be at right now.
Shelters and tent camps are set up in some areas, and a hotel voucher program is getting some use. But Pulaski says the trailer program needs to move faster.
Tugs at your heart because these are the people that you see at the grocery store every day, or they're in your community.
A community where people like Champagne just want a place to call home again.
We can't find rental places. There's nothing available.
Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
So the state and federal governments are working to identify sites to send multiple trailers to, but so far none have been figured out. The Civic Center in Houma is a staging area for those trailers, which means they can be sent to multiple parishes, not just Terrebonne.